Okay, so Game Boy trash continues. I would like to do. I've wanted to do a part two for this for a little while, and now I finally can do it. I have some extra games. The pack has been bolstered, and I still have stuff from last time that I didn't do. Some of these games sound really bad, and there's a Star Wars game in here that I really wanted to see last time, so I don't know what the fuck that's going to be, but it's probably not going to be good. Welcome back to shitty Game Boy games. I'm going to start with the Game Boy game that is Star Wars Yoda stories. I'm going to start with that. Game Boy Color. Crush. From Taurus Games. Oh my god. Already something just feels wrong. Oh, the music feels wrong, right. Oof. They probably should have just kept their names off of this game. The controller is not being recognized for some reason. Now it is. New game.
Hello, Luke. Troubled I am. Interrupt your training, Reapmast. Your mercenary friend, Han Solo, knows little of the Force. Yet vital to the rebellion have he and his ship become. That's why this is so is beyond a Jedi Master's understanding. No matter, Jabba's agents have impounded the Millennium Falcon.
What?
On Tatooine. Again, rescue him you must. And free the Falcon. Take this power coupling. You will need it to complete the task.
He just spit that out at Luke. He was hiding it in his mouth. What the fuck non-canon stuff is this? Or did this actually happen? Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is really bad. Hot around here. Yar Azim. Oh, this is... Be sure we don't meet outside, young one. I guess there's only one song in the entire game. This might be... It's gonna be hard to top this one tonight, folks. It's killing Jawas and droids with my lightsaber like a fucking lunatic. Welcome to our planet, sir. I'm a medical droid. Class 2-1B. Qualified to treat all injuries and wounds. If you need my services, don't hesitate. Wow. Wow, that's a lot of dialogue for a small game. Vinny, this is honestly a masterpiece compared to the PC version. Really? That's interesting to hear you say. Someone in chat said this game is considered a war crime in at least 37 countries. So it turns out Han Solo dancing to "I'm Han Solo" is not the worst thing to happen to Star Wars in interactive entertainment medium. Wow, they actually got the blaster sound in here on a Game Boy Color cartridge. Good for them. Hey, open up! Show some hospitality! I could just see Luke saying that. Clear the Imperial riffraff and then we'll talk. It's Luke forcing people to open their doors so that, you know, they can get in there. Is that a boot? Is that the boot from Mario? What was that? Luke also, when he lands on Tatooine, his home planet, you know, he likes to just fucking kill every droid and Jawa he can find with his lightsaber. Well within character. Nice work, kid, but the bar is reserved for senior pilots. No admittance without a valid ID card. But you said... I want to go to the Taji station and get my power converters! I can't tell who's an enemy and who's not an enemy. I don't... What is that? With the ID card? Someone said they remember from when they were a kid that the green boot is a ration you can use to restore health. I'm sorry you had this as a kid. Oh, I can actually show the ID card. Oh my god. But it's so, like, the FPS is so... It's so jank. How do I know you didn't steal this card? I don't. But if you want an early funeral, who am I to stop you? There it is. There's the bar, the famous bar. Is that Greedo? No bejale solo, jabba tromdad. It's time for me to rewrite history and slay Greedo with my lightsaber. Wait a minute. These events are all wrong. If Luke is training with Yoda, this happened already. Why is Han Solo hanging out with Greedo again, who's already dead? One Q Solo na ne Jabba. McClunky. 10,000? I have to pay him maybe 10,000 credits? Why is Han Solo fucking helpless against Greedo? And trapped in a corner, can't do anything. This isn't the Han Solo I know. I have a lightsaber, why not Luke fight saber? I'm done. Bug attack. Game Boy Advance game. Wait a minute. What do you mean? That's from Donkey Kong Country. I need to hook up a new wire. My controller is not... This cable is fucked. Bug attack. Why does it go from blurry to sharp between options and start? Oh my god. Am I throwing TVs? Bricks? This is homebrew, right? That's a Zubat. I just killed a Zubat. This is homebrew. That's a Simon Belmont walk cycle. Same for the whip. That's fucking C-3PO. What is this game? Bug attack. Oh, this is some particularly rotten homebrew. Linux Penguin? I'm in the sky now? I've ascended? Fucking amazing! I don't know what game that's from, but it looks very familiar. The Xbox. Original Xbox. War of the Monsters. King of Monsters. We're inside the computer. Intel inside. Vinny, you're debugging the computer. Yeah, I suppose I am. Why am I still playing this? I can't... We don't need this. Lockjaw, the overdose? Ah yes, Lockjaw. One of my favorite games. Classic puzzle game, Lockjaw. Kramer, I don't know what this game is! Jerry, it's called Tetris. No, it's not! Kramer, it's... oh, this is... Why are things going mental? Just because you can doesn't mean you should. I have control over that, and I can make it zoom with the L and R buttons, right? But I also have no control over it when it decides to zoom. If it wants to zoom, it zoom. It's just whenever it feels like it, chat. It's getting me sick. And I'm doing bad at Tetris anyway. Next is Smashing Drive. That was Game Boy Advance. So this is a collection of games for both Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, and regular Game Boy. That's its name, regular Game Boy.
Smashing Drive.
Yep. Good cutscene.
Arcade mode. Working shift. Early bird.
To Brooklyn. Again, anything that's 3D on the Game Boy Advance, you have to think, like, that's really fucking impressive that something like this even exists, so I won't, like, dock it points for attempting to be 3D. It's just... Wow. We've even got compressed human singing. This isn't that bad. I'll be real. This is actually this plays actually kind of okay, aside from the 3 frames a second. I love Jert Jobain singing in the background. That's my favorite part. Yeah, I'm amazed that this game works as well as it does on Game Boy Advance. That said, I would not want to play this for more than like 10 minutes. Fun fact, the engine this game runs on, Blue Roses, was made for 3D graphics on the GBA and still around and runs on current-gen consoles. Yeah, the resolution... The Game Boy Advance was really not made for shit like this. Even the DS was kind of struggling with 3D a bit. It had a couple good moments. It had a couple... You know, it had good 3D games for sure, but... You had to kind of still optimize it and get it good. So this is a whole generation before Nintendo really was like planning for 3D on their handhelds. But yeah, it was just the resolution was real low on the DS. RE2 GBA was on this engine. Well, have you seen Six Pack Man? Resident Evil 2 on the GBA. Chat, look up footage of it if you get a chance. It looks decent. Looks kind of okay. If you want to look it up. More homebrew. Is it the Pac-Man ghost with the band-aid? This looks like a DOS game. Yeah, it does. It really fucking does. Chat, there's no game here. As far as I'm aware, there is no video game here. I'm pressing every button to try to go indoors. Can't. I can't get in here. Vinny, climb? Climb what? Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, this is like the Ratitude Pac-Man that we never got. That maybe if Sega had the franchise, they would have made. This looks like the Shock Top Orange. Yeah, but you collect like drugs and like, you know, beer in this particular game instead of pellets. Six Pack Man. I get it now, finally. Fuck you! Hellboys. Eat a bag of what? I like when the guitar goes boom boom. Are you kidding me? I thought we were gonna get vocals. I wanted to hear the song with the vocals. That's the power-up. Is that Wayne's World? Fascist Pig Bank. This game is spicy, chat. I can't believe it said Hellboys, for example. Combat Advanced. John Chief. Yeah, no, this is, you don't know. You do not make your sprites this big. It may look cool for a second or two. Do not make your sprites this big. Please. Is this like a Godzilla game? Yeah, he's massive. How do I turn? Oh, I have to double tap. I can't believe how much of the screen Master Chief takes up. It's absolutely insane. At least I have like 90 grenades. AMO. They totally could have fit that extra M in there. Guess we ran out of enemies. Oops, sorry, no game left. It's a good sprite. Batman Begins. This might be... Yeah, this is officially licensed EA trash. It's in your ass. Someone in chat said I still own this game. Well, let's find out if I feel bad for you or not. Keep an eye out, that bat freak could be... Alfred, can you hear me? Quite clearly, sir. Please do be careful locating Dr. Crane. I like when it gets corrupted. Alright, let's pretend the corruption's not there. That seems to be an emulation issue. I mean, I'm playing it on my real Game Boy Advance, but it seems to be an issue with that. Very strange. Yeah, so they went for hyper-realistic, like, animations for Batman. Which is not helping the game very much. Look at that. What is that? Lips with a tongue out? Is that strip fight joint? Yeah, this is pretty fucking... This is pretty gnarly. You'll need to enter the warehouse through the skylight, sir. May I suggest using your battle ring? Press R to throw. That's my, Michael Caine impression. And I just keep going and I don't blink. I just keep going and I don't blink. And the blinks keep coming and they don't stop coming. Alfred, we've got us. Perhaps it's best left to the fire department, sir. Not if I Dr. Crane. Bad to just use it to grapple. Press select to switch your gadgets. Oh, bats! Excellent. Oof. Oh, this is rough. Not the worst game I played tonight, but still, no one gave a shit when they made this game. Really stiff, clunky. It feels like Batman's wearing hockey pads. I'm not wearing hockey pads. Yeah, it's better than the Super Nintendo version of Batman with Val Kilmer. Batman Forever Super Nintendo. That was way worse than this. I don't like how smooth Batman's legs are. It makes me uncomfortable. I mean, it's all well and good, right? You're getting mugged and then smooth Batman shows up. And that only makes it worse. Skin tight, smooth, like tight, fucking shiny, whatever material. I don't know what that would be. What, nylon? Why is it so bright? Because Game Boy Advance didn't have a backlight. Good hit detection. Yeah, it certainly is, Oh, look, it's Cillian Murphy, Batman. Dr. Crane! I'd kill for a look inside your head. Luckily, I have my patience to do that for me. And thus concludes Batman Begins, Masters of the Universe, He-Man, Power of Grayskull, 2002, Mattel. That literally, Batman Begins happened. Batman spent years training and saving up, building a Batcave, all that stuff, right?
By the power of Grayskull,
Only to be killed by the first, like, tough dude that fought him. Imagine that. Imagine that movie. No trilogy. Batman Begins and ends. Castle's under attack, He-Man. Listen to this techno music. If 10 minions invade the castle, we die. I don't ever really like this perspective with a D-pad. That's the block animation, chat. I'm not doing any- I'm not pressing it quickly. I'm not trying to make it look stupid, it just looks stupid. I kinda can't tell what I'm looking at half the time. Like, I don't- like, were those were skeletons, right? Skeletons in armor, I guess? Did you know that if you change the letter H in He-Man to a letter S, you get a different word? It's the game starring Leonard Nimoy from years ago on the Dreamcast, Seaman. Nice find, He-Man. Smash open barrels and jars when you find them. Sometimes you'll find items that will help. If I could tell what these items were... Yeah, this is just another... Just shovelware. Just pure shovel. Just to have the name He-Man on Game Boy Advance. Because the Game Boy Advance was just, you know, It's like easy money, I guess. A couple easy bucks. Wow. Someone said it doesn't seem that bad. Yeah? Rescue the man-at-arms so he can fix the drawbridge. It's again not the worst game ever, but yeah, it's not good. It's not good, and there's supposed to be a man-at-arms around here? What do I do? Addams Family? Okay, this is... Wow, this is fucking old-ass regular Game Boy. Alright, Addams Family, 1991. We are going back to the past. I might have seen this game advertised in, like, Funko-Land catalogs. And at the time, the Addams Family movie was pretty good. Well, I mean... A lot of these properties... Wait, why am I playing as Hitler? So, a lot of these properties that, they wanted to make games out of... Oh, this is, really cool. Cool gameplay loop. Get overwhelmed by ghosts. So, a lot of these, like, properties, these movies, these TV shows, whatever, toys, you name it, they wanted to make a video game because it was the hot thing, make a couple bucks. What do you do with the Addams Family? How about a side-scroller where you throw knives at bats? Done. Print it. Ship it. And it happens. Like, there's so many games where they just took these bizarre properties that had no business. Cheers, the game! I'm making that up, but maybe it exists. Frasier, the game. Seinfeld, the game. I don't know. Who knows? And it becomes this bizarre, like, Home Alone was pretty bad. Addams Family Values is a surprisingly deep RPG for the SNES. Sometimes they got it right. I mean, a movie like GoldenEye, like anything James Bond, obviously fits the video game world pretty nicely because the dude is basically a video game. This is not about, like, this is as stock standard, look at Christopher Lloyd. This is as basic as you can get for a Game Boy game. This is in fact what Game Boy games felt like in 1991, so I won't be too difficult. I won't be too hard on it, but I will say that this is a very confusing game before they really figured out how to make better video games. It's just boring, and you get overwhelmed by the same enemies over and over again, and again, you play as John C. Reilly as Hitler. So, I don't know how I feel about that. That sprite is not Gomez Addams. Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker. Poor Batman got so many bad games. Game Boy Color this time. Yeah, the Arkham City games were obviously very good. It's not like there was just a 0 for 0. There was plenty of good games, but I think the amount of shitty Batman games I've played on Sundays, I could... You know, I could open up my own Funko Land. Mostly just bad Batman side-scrollers. Am I fighting, like... the Wolfman? Also, this pack was culled from shitty licensed trash, which is why we're seeing a number of licensed games mixed in with homebrew and all kinds of other stuff. So that's why the moniker Game Boy Trash is the title for this, because it's not specifically licensed, it's not specifically trash, it's a whole bunch of stuff. Joker's #1. Huh? Vinny, have you seen Batman Beyond? I know what it is, I haven't seen more than 1 or 2 episodes. I was never a Batman fan growing up. Which is a mistake, because that Batman show was phenomenal. It took me... The Batman stuff I liked as a kid were the, Tim Burton movies. Never saw Batman Forever, aside from a couple, like, Jim Carrey moments on HBO. Never saw, more than a couple episodes of the Mark Hamill cartoon. And then I watched the one with Mr. Freeze a million times because it was so terrible. I loved how bad that movie was. Batman and Robin. Nice to see you. God, that movie is just fantastic. Alright, this game is just not fun. It's a beat-em-up with one button combat, which is kind of a limitation of the medium. More so, you know, you can have beat-em-ups on the NES that were pretty good, but then you have stuff like that, and it's just... it's boring these days, I guess. The Flash... Whoa. Well, he moves a little faster than Batman. There is a run button. That is a weird... what the fuck? I say there's a run button, but it's just both buttons at the same time. I can't tell if I like this better than Batman Begins, but, or Batman and Robin, but this is also, technology limitations, more than it being a terrible game. Someone in chat described it perfectly. It manages to be both too fast and too slow at the same time. Yeah, when you start going fast, things scroll by too quickly, but otherwise you're just real slow and it becomes a kind of a boring beat-em-up. It's fine, nothing remarkable to talk about here, nothing to make fun of too much either. Bionicle for Game Boy Advance. This was sent in recently, actually. I don't know if this is any good. Some people may like it. The person emailed me and said that this was a childhood game and said it was really bad, but I only play these listen, I acknowledge that I'm only playing these games for like 5 minutes each. So I'm never really fully gonna be able to say like, oh, I played that game, it's terrible. Like, I can say that my 5 minutes with it were bad. I can say that I don't like it, but, you know, I'm sure there's people out there that like this game. I'm having some issues with the controls. Specifically turning This perspective does not work with a D-pad, as mentioned previously. I don't know about this one, chat. I absolutely do not know about this one. The camera, the controls, it's oof. Can anyone email me at this web zone to tell me how to play this game? I can kind of like hover. You have to jump many times. Oof. I like when the music goes yay, 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 yay. Wow. Wow, you brave souls that liked Bionicle that had to play this game when you were a kid. I am so sorry. Perspective. Oh my god. So pressing up on the D-pad means you go up north, up east. We have a little bit more time, so we're gonna go very quickly with these next games. And I'm gonna play for you Cars on the GBA. I wanna knock these games out, because we only got a couple left, so... Tell me, you like cars? Jay Leno, is that even you anymore? No! Someone said stop skipping dialogue. What the fuck are you trying to read? I gotta go fast, you heard me. What do you want to know from the Cars video game, chat member? What do you need to know? So this is another game that kind of ends up... It's not bad, it's just, it's way too fast. It's... The sprites are like too big, which is cool and everything, they look nice, but everything's like way too big, so you don't have a lot of decision-making time. Maybe if I read the lore. I don't know, I've never watched the Cars movie, so I have to wonder, are some cars alive and some not? I don't get it. All cars are alive. Okay, E.T. the Extraterrestial, sometimes known as the Extra Testicle. And if you know about E.T., then you know that E.T. on the Atari 2600 nearly tanked the video game industry. Not totally single-handedly, but it helped more than most games. I think I played this already. Yep. Maybe not this exact one, but I played the PS1 version. Oh. Look at his shiny ass. Oh, I hate E.T. so much. I never understood the appeal of this thing. The movie is fine. I like the movie, but I do not like this alien. I don't like the way he shimmies, and his smug aura mocks me. But yeah, I've played a PS1 ET, I think another ET somewhere. I don't know if I played this specific one, but it doesn't matter. ET is not a good video game franchise. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I know that may be controversial to some, alright? I know the Final Fantasy VII streams have been a little spicy, despite my enjoyment, but that is my true controversial gaming opinion, that the ET gaming franchise is not very good. I hate this. Oh, it's so ugly. And I mean the whole game. Why are beetles and frogs damaging ET? This is a fucking space alien that can wipe people's brains and finger magic and use finger magic. And it's like, you afraid of a couple bugs? Don't you people have interdimensional, interstellar spaceflight? Can't we do a little better than being afraid of bugs? ET has been captured. It's for the best. Alright. I don't know why this was included in the pack. Now, Earthworm Jim is actually a good game. Maybe this version's bad? Yep, it's bad. This is some of the worst sounds. Bad port. Very bad port. Gameplay is kind of intact, but I couldn't tell. I'd have to compare them side by side. But, yeah, the visuals are, like, some of the animations aren't as good, the sounds are terrible, and the screen real estate is not good enough. So yeah, this doesn't feel like a good port. Earthworm Jim already, I feel, is a little, honestly, not that great. I think it's okay. I rented it a lot of times, so clearly younger me really liked Earthworm Jim, but I think I more liked the character. It was fine. It had a couple cool moments. I liked when the levels weren't shit. I liked the humor. It was funny. But then you take that and then you like distill it down to its pure shittiness on the GBA with horrible sounds, and you have a recipe for worm shit. Hey, speaking of bad ports. Do you think Earthworm Jim could have gotten in Smash? If Earthworm Jim stayed around and had some more better games and didn't peter out so badly, I think Earthworm Jim could have had a chance, yeah. It's a big character for a little while there. Everyone knew who Earthworm Jim was. So welcome to Mortal Kombat on the original Game Boy. And here are your selections. If you squint your eyes, you can almost see people. Otherwise, it's Cigarette Burn Mark 1, Cigarette Stain 2, the Joker, I don't know what that is, actually, I can't tell. Burnt Penny? Some hardware is just not equipped to handle. Oh my god. So I don't think I've played this port, but this is horrendous. I did not need more than a moment to make the distinction. It's really bad. I mean, you could just see for yourself. We don't need frame rates, do we? Not only do we not need frame rates, we don't need the full speed of the game. At least you can use special moves. Yeah, the one from, what was it, last week? What Mortal Kombat did I play last time that was absolute garbage that I couldn't use special moves? What system was that on? That was the GBA one? Yeah, there's some special moves. You might have one or two. If the inputs work, which sometimes they don't. I can't believe how bad this is. How about Sonic the Hedgehog? On the GBA. I probably have played this port. Feel like I have. Looks good so far. Something feels wrong with Sonic. Sonic is like floating around at the speed of different gravity. I don't know, something is wrong with this dude. Also zoomed in, yeah, again, GBA limitations, it makes it difficult to see what's coming up, and when you're moving that quickly, you're gonna need as much visuals, you needed as much forewarning as possible. How do I do the spin dash, chat? There is no spin dash in Sonic 1. Oh, right. Anniversary mode has it. Yeah, not only is Sonic really floaty, but the camera is not doing this game any favors. Otherwise, it looks like Sonic. I would imagine a lot of people got fooled into buying this. Dude. Any other differences in anniversary mode, or is it just spin dash? Vinny, this came out on the same day as Sonic 06. Well, Philzy, that does not bode well. That's it, it's just spin dash. What a laggy fucking game this is. Awful, like, they're trying so hard to get the sounds in this game and not have them sound like shit, but it's not working out that great. Vinny, there's a story of a fan so upset with the Sonic GBA port he made his own as homebrew, which is perfect. I guess it could be done then. Vinny, this game runs a lot slower on real hardware, so even slower than this. And finally, one more game. Game Boy Color, Spongebob, 2001, Squarepants, and the Legend of the Filthy Crust. What is it called? I don't know the name of this one. Legend of the Lost Spatula. Let us join Spongebob. I'm not gonna skip the dialogue. I don't want to upset anyone. Look out, Spongebob. What is this? He has uncovered something. Wow, Mr. Krabs will know what this is. Mr. Krabs, I found a statue. That statue marks the entrance to the Dutchman's underworld. And, okay, I'm skipping now. Alright. Oh, it's you. Talk to me. That is a fucking very quick jump. Hey there, little square dude. What? Why was SpongeBob naked? Don't do that ever again. What a lame attack. Oh, because I saw, yeah, SpongeBob was in his underwear. I was wondering, why is SpongeBob in his tighty whities? It's because, yeah, you take damage, you lose clothes. So, I mean, you can clearly see what this game is, but I'll just tell you, it is a very weirdly controlling game. It does not play very well. The bubble attack is just god-awful. There you go, sponge underwear. And the jumping is finicky and way too fast. I mean, you know. So there you go. I feel like I'm preaching to the choir here, but you know what I mean. I just needed to explain why this is tough to play, because no one play tested it. No one played the game. They just put the code in, and then they left it, and they just released it. How do I open this? Fresh pair of pants. Well, good for me. Buff fish took SpongeBob's pants off. That'll be enough. That's all of it. That's all I've got. That is a full Game Boy showcase of just some of the worst licensed stuff I've seen in a while. There's a lot of other stuff that I could be streaming in terms of bad games on different systems. I've got collections of Genesis games. I've got N64. It's just, yeah, I guess people like watching me play bad games. Would that be fair to say? Well, whatever the case is, tonight was some pretty rough shit. But I hope you enjoyed the stream, at least. I did. Tomorrow, more Final Fantasy VII. Maybe some Animal Crossing RimWorld soon. Maybe we'll do some more Marble this week. And might do that VR chat showcase. And maybe other random shit too. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by.